guys, welcome back to the channel. Two things to do today to check on is one, I gotta go hunt down a wounded elk. Last episode I placed a bad shot apparently on an elk. I reviewed the shot in the video and it looked good. So I don't quite know. Ooh, I didn't actually want to go to 11. Oh well. That should still work. I don't quite know how it messed up. It was a 9.3. Shot looked okay. Distance was okay. So I was going to let it go, but I need to know what happened. I need to know how the 9.3 failed. So that's mission number one. Mission number two is I have a caribou herd from a few episodes back now. This guy, he doesn't seem to exist. So I got a special sort of thing in mind here for this episode. I'm going to look for this guy because I hear reports on their official Discord and, well, it's mainly there, of throughout the lifespan of the game, people have said, like, herds have just vanished on them. And I'm not talking about despawning due to hunting pressure. It's, something else. Because I've had it happen a couple times, and I've also had groups of animals not exist at all at the icon. So I'm kind of curious if this is one of the situations. So I'm gonna go look after I find this elk here. Oh, and the wind's going right there. That's great. After I find this elk, I'm gonna go up there and try to see if I can locate the caribou herd. Like, I haven't done it yet or anything like that. I'm just recording live because I want it to be on recording of, you know, if the herd cannot be found at all, or maybe it can be found really easily. But if it can't be found, I sort of want to show just how extensively you can sort of look at all their zones, and if they're not there, they're not there. Because if they're not, then it would be like the second or third herd that I haven't been able to locate. I think maybe it's a solo caribou, and because there's a whitetail, so a solo whitetail in Nez Perce that doesn't exist at all, and it's not only my map, it's on other people's map. Like, they will appear in multiplayer, but they won't appear in single player. I don't know, something glitches out. Anyway, that's just the rambling intro there. I just want to see if that caribou herd even exists or not. Because a lot of people will say the herd doesn't, like, this herd's not on my map or anything like that. And there's two responses. One is you're just not looking in the right spots, or you're not understanding the need zone time correctly. Or two, that they've despawned due to hunting pressure, which is apparently a thing that I've maybe seen once. But I don't have any issue finding need zones or running the time or teleporting them around, so you can rule that out. And there's no hunting pressure on this herd, so, I mean, if it doesn't exist, then it's just gone. So I just want to, like, show how to look for a herd that's completely been disappeared. I'm on hiker difficulty just because I don't want to mess around. It's this guy. Okay, so this should be nice and easy. Wind's at them, though. I'm going to set them right at 150. Crouch. Are you smelling me already? Yeah, darn it. Man, the wind goes far these days. Well, maybe he didn't smell me. Maybe that's just a journey over. Okay, that's a hit just above the grass line. You guys not running? I could take another one, but I'm not really too worried about it. That's, I really want to know what went wrong with this shot. So we're going to run over and take a look. I am back on mouse and keyboard, even though my shoulder's still kind of buggered up. I can't play this game on controller. That is just way too... What's the word? I don't know. Wonky. It's just, I don't know, non-intuitive, but it is. I don't know how you would do it better on a controller, really. But man, I'm just not a controller player, really. I have trouble with all console games. With control, except for like race ones and stuff like that. I can't do first-person shooters at all. I don't know how people do that. I think I missed that generation where when I grew up with video games, playing them all the time, we didn't have like the thumbsticks. So I think the generation behind me Okay, so he's down. Like they grew up with thumbsticks on like all their controllers, right? So that's my assumption, where they developed those crazy thumb skills. Because I watch like Call of Duty players and things like that, and they're playing on controller, and they're just zipping around just like it's a mouse. And they do really well because, say, in Call of Duty, for if you're using a controller, they have like this aim assist kind of thing. So they're zipping around just like a mouse with aim assist. So it just amazes me. It amazes me that how they can how can they do it with their thumbs. So that's my conclusion. Because I can run the old NES and SNES controllers just fine. But as soon as it's thumbsticks, I've got nothing. I can't do anything with it. So that's just so impresses me a lot how he can do it so well with the gamepad. My gamepad aiming's like this. I'm trying to like aim for that bubble there. Like this elk here. Or I need one that stands still, but you're like this, and you're trying to get it on target. I can't get it on target. Anyways, I don't have the fine motor skills for it. So I don't know how you can sort of play a hunting game with it because they're sitting still, but I messed up 2-shot. Well, not really. I shouldn't have taken the 1 shot on the bison, but this one, it should have been okay. Okay, this guy's over here. Alright, I get to find the answer here. What in the world happened to that shot? Oh, it feels so much better to be on mouse keyboard again. There's the shot. Oh. Well, I've never done that shot before. The leg completely got it. After all my time playing this game, I don't think I've ever hit that little elbow thing right on like that. You think I would have done it? I think I would have had that shot happen before. I've never hit that directly on like that. But that solves that. The reason I never even considered it is because I've never actually had that happen. Hit this little elbowy, cornery thing. Because look where the damage starts, way out here. Oh, that's interesting. Because normally I'm hitting above it. I'm always hitting up here. And then if I'm coming in from this angle, like this, I'm usually coming in at the shoulder. I don't interact much with this bone here. You'd think I would land that more often, but now that I think of it, like broadside, I'm never hitting this bone. Huh. Alright. Well, there you go. That solves that. Interesting. Because if I hit it higher, what's the, I want to see, oh, I can't see the stance without the organs, can I? I kind of want to see, like the leg model. But I'm not going to be able to. Not in this stance, right? I can back this out and sort of see it. Yeah, because it's hitting way back here. Huh. It's interesting. But it makes sense though. It's just I never encounter it. I'm always hitting up here. You figured I would have encountered it by now. Like going for heart shots and stuff. Anyways, okay, well that solves that. I was wondering how the 9.3 failed. Because I figured I did this shot basically over here. I don't know, it's kind of bugging me now that I've never really impacted this. I know I have, but it never stopped the shots before. It makes sense. It's just the 9.3 typically ignores a lot of these bones, but that's cool though. That's a thing to keep an eye on. 38%, he's gone. Good. And of course, the unlock. Oh yeah, feels much better to be a mouse keyboard. Okay, so that's 10 minutes into the video already, and I've accomplished the one thing. I do find that shot interesting. So I'm going to be flying up to the caribou here. And let's set that up real quick because it is this guy? Yes. This is the guy I can't locate. So, and this is the often drink zone right here, and it's just the start of the drink zone. This is an annoying one to check on, but I'm going to check both. So, it's drink time. They should be at each. If I can't find it at either one, then we'll go to the rest time and check that. Basically, that's how that's going to go, and I'm gonna really try and find this guy just so we can actually find out if these animals, like some of them, actually don't exist on the map, like it's like a bug or something. I don't know. Watch me find it right away, but that'd be fine because then that would answer that. But I hear reports all the time. Well, I guess not all the time, but ever since the game's come out, people are like, "Yeah, this herd doesn't exist. It's gone on my map," and then people will say, "Oh, it's despawned from hunting pressure," or they're just like, "You can't rely on the clock that much, like the time." But in my case, I can rule both of those out because I've been playing long enough. I know how it works. So, and then like if they're not there, pretty much all these herds I can teleport around to whatever need zone I basically want if I needed to. And so when I run into an instance like this, I say, what's going on? That's what stumped me with that whitetail solo whitetail. He doesn't exist at all, so they got some kind of bug happening. I always wonder if maybe the whitetail is on the map, just attached to different zones or something, like got mixed up. I don't know. Anyways, got to go to 600 meters here. Okay, so test number 1. This is their drink zone right here. And it's their often one. And yeah, I definitely don't see them. I'm wondering if it's just one. And since it's just one, maybe it's really hard to see. But I also will have hunter sense on, and I'll drive right up to it, and then hunter sense, if you stop, will work with the Jeep. Oh, I just thought maybe I'd go through that way. And, I should be able to see the bubbles going. Like, hunter sense is on now. Alright, so the next stop is this lake up here, which is really annoying to get to. But I'm gonna see. I'm dedicated to seeing if this group, our solo guy, actually exists or not. So, might not be too much hunting here. But let's see if he actually exists or not. Okay, so I'm approaching the second spot here. Just getting a little closer. And we've got the hiker drone cam, so we'll have extra distance on it. Hunter sense is on, so I can see if anything spooks. Any kind of bubbles or anything like that. Now, if they're not here, an obvious conclusion is that they're still traveling here, right? Thing is, I've tried this before with teleportation. Is there anybody here? And there's actually a second caribou group that's supposed to be here. And they're not here either. And the other zone is rare for them because I was messing with them in another video. Yeah, see, they're not here, right? Like that's just a rock. Yeah, so both drink zones, they are not here. So, oh. No, that's, I thought that was them. No, it's just tree stumps. Are they up here? Alright, so the next step is to switch to their rest zone. So I'm going to mark them on the map. Okay, so I've just fast traveled to a camp, and then I've now moved it to 3:40 in the afternoon, which would move all tier 5 animals, herbivores anyways, to their rest zones. Most of them will end up at their often zone. And there's just no question about it. That's just, I've done this way too many times. It's far too reliable. They should definitely be teleported. Now these guys, look at the rest zone distance. Almost 1.5 kilometers that way. And then way up here. Like, difficult rest zones. So this one's for a missing caribou herd to be able to try and track it down. This one's a pain in the butt to be trying to get, because it's hard to get jeeps up and things up in there. Oh look, some ducks or something. 4-star surf scout. Great. Almost want to sleep and see if I can get a 5-star. I wonder if you can tell. Well, you know they're going up there somewhere, so I should almost track them down and age them to see if I can get a 5-star. Maybe we'll run after them because they're going directly northwest up this water, so they're gonna land somewhere up there. All right, maybe we'll mark where they are and see about getting one of those maybe. All right, so 300 meters. Who's this here? Oh, wild ducks. Mallards. Okay, 300 meters there. Yeah, they're still flying. I mean, they must be going right up to the corner. So I will actually go mark them and see if I can age them here. There we are. And yeah, it's going to continue on a bit. Sorry, which one was this? Oh, that's gray wolf. Was this elk or something? Or was this the caribou? I didn't even read it. This is their eating. Okay, so that's a different one. There's lots of caribou here. So we'll get a little closer. I think the range on the hiker camera is 120 meters. Oh yeah, the wind's going at them too, of course. Heavy wind today, north wind. This should be 100 I gotta have on. Because I'm okay with spooking them, I just want to know that that they exist on the map. Alright, let's take a look. The camera's gonna be rough here on the... Okay, they're not here. I'm gonna keep running at it though. See if I spook them out of there. And then see if I can pick up the zone. Keep an eye out for any kind of glowy flashes. Oh, right here. Yeah, see there's been no bubbles or anything. This is their often rest zone. So they're not at the often drink, they're not at the often rest zone. Like, I can keep looking, and I will, just to be thorough. Mountain goat. There's caribou. 220, or 200 meters this way? There. It's a herd, though. Hold on. Well, it might not be this herd. I gotta check. Okay, no, that's the wrong one. It's this herd. They have a rest zone right beside their feed zone. This is the guy I'm looking for here. But the one I'm looking at is this guy. There's a rest zone right here. And I'll grab it here just to show it. I'll just run at them. But these guys are not here. There are other rest zones down there, so I will check their other one. But I gotta get those ducks too, maybe. Alright, yeah. So if I go right at these guys, I'm gonna pick up their zone. Alright, these guys should be spooking out of here in a second. And I'll see if I can grab their zone. Okay, there they go running. And here's their zone here. Okay, these are the wrong guys. Yep. So there's an often rest zone here. So there's this guy. But this is the guy I'm looking for. There wasn't anything there. So let's run down. Quickly try and find these ducks. And then I'll zip over to the other rest zone. Well, I haven't found them yet, but I found 2 wild ducks that are 4 stars. Sitting up here. Oh, did they go away? Oh, I can't tell who they are. Alright. Well, I'm going to have to run this stretch a couple times. There's surf scouters down here, but this isn't the right flock. I don't see the 4-star in here. Okay, so we do have some wild ducks. It might hit 5-star. And I don't know where that flock went. How much space do I have? Oh, I got more room to explore up here. Alright, let's see if I can... They should be in the water. Oh, I think that's in there. Okay, I think I found my next Way of the Hunter video. There's a 4-star surf scouter and another 4-star surf scouter. So I've got 2 4-star wild ducks and 2 4-star surf scouters down this stretch. So I'm going to have to patrol it. What are they doing it for? Is my encyclopedia working for these birds? 4 o'clock. Rest time. So I've got to target their rest times, which kind of stinks. Well, not really, because there's only limited rest zones. So we got to do 10 and 4 o'clock down this waterway here. Once they age, and maybe one of these can be a 5-star, which would be good. Okay, so that's all right. That'll be for another day. I'm gonna have to remember to do that. The next thing we gotta go is I gotta check this other rest zone for this caribou here. So fly down there and then pick up a jeep because it's not too far, but I still will get a vehicle. Okay, 200 meters or so. Hunter sense is on. Let's just get out, I guess. Looking for any kind of spooking. And I'm okay with spooking, remember, and just need to know if they exist or not. So we're gonna get to about 120. Hiker, you can jog up pretty close with it. Oh, let's have a look. I think my marker should be in about the right spot. Yeah, see, I don't think this guy exists. I'm gonna think, like, I think it's a solo caribou that doesn't actually exist on the map. Okay, I'm gonna run in, spook them. See, I'm not sure I am gonna check their feed zones. I suppose I should though, just be super thorough. Like maybe they're just permanently stuck at a feed zone. Alright, I'll do that. Might not be that much exciting of a video, but I just want to like have this on a video that some of these guys just don't exist. There's not very many of them that have this problem. Yeah, see, I'm not spooking anything. But I'm going to have checked all their zones at the appropriate time after sleeping, which should teleport them there. Unless the clock's totally wonky, that they're at a different zone at a different time, which, I don't know, I'm not that dedicated. I mean, the other thing to do is to visit all 6 zones in the same hour or 2. Like to really try to find them, but I don't know. If they're not here at both of these drinks and both of these rests after sleeping and teleporting, I don't think they're on the map. Okay, here's the plan. Without changing time, I'm going to check their drink zone that's over here. And I'm going to check the 2 feed zones during rest time, because we know they're not in either rest zone. And then I'll check this drink zone and another one. I'm not going to check the other drink zone. That's just a pain in the butt. Watch them be there, but yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe I will, just to be super thorough. Yeah, so I'm going to run over to the UTV and then check here. Did I ever tell you guys I hate this game? Look at this. Complete nonsense. I didn't even see the tree trunk there. It's just all one stuck on it. No way to push it off. Whatever, I'm almost at the drink zone here. Alright, so it should be right up here. Checking for any kind of spooking. $120 out, run the camera. Are you guys here? Just on the wrong time. Checking, checking. Nothing. Run in, see if I spook them. Here, I'll just sprint. That'll do it. Yeah, if they're here, they would have ran by now, and I would be getting bubbles. Okay, so they're not here. What's the best way to get... Okay, so this feed zone's here. The feed zone's up here. Okay, so... yeah, we'll just go here, run down, get a Jeep, and check them out. Oh, well, I'd be able to see them from here. Yep, so definitely nothing rendered in yet anyways. Just gonna run down, get a vehicle. Okay, so here's the one feed zone. And they're not, it's not their feed time at all, but I'm checking outside of time anyways. And they're not here. Okay, so that one's gonna be there often over there. I'll go check that one. See if I can even get through here. So 270 out. Of course. Okay. Yep. These in really small tree trunks. So there is the zone up here. Any spook noises? Anything? Nope. Let's go up and around and actually unlock the zone because they're not here. Again, it's not the time zone for it, but I mean, I'm checking everything. Okay, yep, there's the zone here. Any spooking going on? Nope. Alright, since I'm here, let's try the lake. This is the last spot, then I would have tried all zones within one zone time. And then I will fast forward to feed time and check them both, and then that's about as thorough as anyone can get. I think that would pretty much prove that there are some icons on this map where there's no animals assigned to them anymore. I don't know what happens to them. But this will be the second one I've confirmed. And the other one's that whitetail solo. So I'm thinking this is it's something to do with the solo animals. Okay, that's annoying. We'll just run. I got bubbles and got excited there for a second, but it's mountain goat. So also to do science, hiker difficulty is nice because it'll tell you what's spooked. But I'm right here at the lake and nothing. It's really well, I guess it's not drink time either, right? But alright, so I've checked all 6 zones in the one rest period, just to see if they were confused and are at the wrong one. But I ran in here, not spooking them. Alright, so the last thing to do is, when do they eat? Is see if I can get them to appear at a feed time. So we'll try 7 in the morning. Maybe I'll just do 7 at night. We'll just use the flashlight. Here, I'll fly back. This one's right here. It'll take no time at all to check that one. Here. 7:06, perfect. There should still be some light. I usually get frame dips around here, but they seem to fix that, so that's nice. Okay, so this is or feed time for the caribou. They all would have teleported around, and then they take anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute, really, to render in. And we can see the zone from here, but this is their rare zone, right? Alright, well, we'll check that out quick here. Okay, so here is feed zone, which is rare. 100 on. Any bubbles? I have mountain goats running there. Look at them all, too. Great big herd of mountain goats. And then we'll go over. Let's see here. Any 5-star mountain goats in here? Let's see. They're all over the place. Oh, there's some caribou. Well, that's not going to be the right one, though. Yeah, this is going to be one of the other ones. No, can't really. They're all scattered. 1-star mature. Okay. Keep on focused here, because this is their often feed zone up here. And we will see in a moment. Okay, we're just about there. Should be spooking them any moment now, if they were here. 100 on. Bubbles. Nothing. Alright. That's pretty much conclusive enough for me. These guys do not exist. So, if you want, you can check it out on your own map. These guys right here, see if it's there. The whitetail solo does exist on some people's maps, but it doesn't on others. Others have checked for me. And but it does appear in multiplayer. So in multiplayer, this guy might appear, but he's definitely gone. Well, that was fun anyways. I'm not going to do that really again. It's just, I did want to make the video because, you know, if you can't find one of these on here anywhere, I wouldn't jump to the conclusion that it's a despawn from hunting pressure or that you're doing anything wrong. It could be that it just doesn't exist. So that's it for that episode. So not really much hunting. Well, it is hunting. I'm hunting an invisible herd that doesn't seem to exist. But we did get that elk earlier on in the mission. I thought it was important to make a video on this, just showing that, yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, you can be doing everything right. Like, the animals just aren't there. That caribou herd did not despawn on hunting pressure. I don't even think I've ever hunted up here. A few episodes ago, this was all black and fogged out. Like, I just explored here for the first time. So, highly doubtful I did hunting pressure on that. So anyways, that's it for now. Next episode, I think I'll be heading down what I'm going to call Duck Alley here. Yeah, in rest time. I'm going to try and age those ducks and maybe actually get a 5-star surf scotter because I don't have one yet. Alright, so that'll be fun. Everybody, hope you enjoy the hunt. There's like a big herd of goats. But yeah, we'll turn it off for now. Thanks for watching. Everybody take care. See you next time.